Students in Deer Park ISD have access to ebooks via a program called Overdrive that allows them to check out library books from the internet 24/7. In order to access Overdrive, I'm going to walk you through the steps of downloading the app and adding Deer Park ISD as a library. To start with, you'll need to find the app in self-service. So if you'll swipe down on your iPad and type in self-service, or it may pop up there for you. You'll see it as the first app on mine to know what it will look like. So I'm going to go ahead and select self-service to open it up. And this is what you should see inside self-service. So at this point we need to search for the Overdrive app up in the search box. So I'll type in Overdrive and it pops up for me. And I'll click on it, and then I want to install it. We'll give just a minute for the app to install and see that the app is still installing on my iPad. Once it's installed, I'm going to click on the app to open it up. Down at the bottom it says under 13 years old or using Overdrive through your school. That's you, so click continue. And now we need to add Deer Park ISD as a library. So click the box that says Add a Library to pull up a search screen. In the search box, type Deer Park ISD and search. This brings up a whole list of Deer Parks. The one that we want is Deer Park ISD, so click on that. And it brings up another box below Library Systems. You see Deer Park ISD listed again. Click on that. That will take us to Deer Park ISD's Overdrive verification page. To sign into Overdrive, you'll use your district-assigned username and password. This is the same username and password that you use to log into computers here at school. Go ahead and log into Overdrive, and let's look at a few features and how to check out a book. When you're in Overdrive, this is the screen that you'll see. It will show you a variety of different books, and you can tell several things by looking at the books in an Overdrive screen. First of all, I can tell which books are available and which books are already checked out. All of the books that we're seeing here are available. There is a round icon in the upper right-hand corner of each book jacket, and if that icon is dark black, like each of these is, then that means that all of these titles are available to be checked out. If it's a faded gray, that means that title is currently unavailable to be checked out. If I scroll down, you'll see the copy of Lost Hero and Son of Neptune. Instead of the round icon showing what looks to be an open book, those icons are a pair of headphones. That differentiates a traditional ebook where you would open it and read the text like you would in a print book versus an audiobook that you would actually listen to someone reading the text. So if you check out an audiobook, you won't be able to read along unless you have a print copy or you have a digital book checked out in print format. This is just for you to listen to the story. I can do a search for a title. So we'll look at The Giver. I want to check The Giver out. I can click on that book jacket and I have several different options. If I'm not really sure what the book's about and I want to read more about it, I'll click on that arrow that says More. That takes me into the book record and I can read a little bit more about this title there. I can also add this book to a wish list if it looks like something I might be interested in, but it's not what I'm looking for right now. Or I can go ahead and click Borrow to check out this book. So I have The Giver added to my checkouts page. I can click on Go to Checkouts to go see the book immediately, but I want you to know how to access your checkouts once you're done. So I'm going to walk you through that. If you go up to the top of the Overdrive screen, there is a little gold person, and underneath it says Account If you click on that, it will take you to your checkouts. So here is where you see the books that I have checked out. There's The Giver. I can access the book in two different ways. I can download it directly to my iPad. If I know that I'm not going to be in a spot where I have Wi-Fi access for my iPad, then I need to download the book. It takes up quite a bit of memory to do that, but it makes the book accessible to you regardless of whether you have internet. If you know you have a lot of data and you're going to be in Wi-Fi zones, then you can just read the book in your browser. So you can discern which option would be the better fit for you depending on your access. To open the book, for our sake, I'm just going to click Read in the browser. And the book will open up again. I'm going to put my username and password in. Notice I'm out of the app and in Safari now. And here's the title page for The Giver. To read, I just swipe to the left. When I'm finished reading, I can close that page out and go back to the Overdrive app. If I've downloaded the book to the app and need to access it, then I need to go up to the upper left-hand corner, again to the three parallel lines there, and click on that. And there is a button that says Bookshelf. If I click on Bookshelf, that is where the book resides when it's downloaded to the app. So again, from there, I would click on the book in order to be able to access it and slide to the left in order to turn pages. When I'm finished with a book, if it is before my expiration date, which is 14 days for titles in Overdrive, I can click the Return Title button, and that immediately makes that title available for other students in the school district. I'm going to click on Collections and just go to Popular Reads to show you a few more things. If there's a book that I know I am interested in reading, like The Fifth Wave, if you notice the book icon in the upper right hand corner, it's grayed out. That means someone has beat me to this title. It's already checked out. But I know I want to read that and I don't want to forget about it. I'm going to click on the jacket, and there is in the bottom left hand quadrant what looks to be a ribbon, a notched ribbon. If I click on that, notice at the top it tells me this title has been added to my wish list. So now that is in a wish list under my account, and I don't have to try to remember that I saw that book and it looked good and I wanted to come back to it. Or I can put the book on hold, and Overdrive will alert me when the book is available for me by sending me an email. I do have to use my district email account to be able to place a hold on Overdrive, and that is the way that it will alert me. It will not send you junk mail. It will only send you an email when a book is available for you. So if I go into Account again, on the right hand side are holds. That's where I would see the books that I have on hold, and below that are lists. Over on the left, I can click on Wish List, and these are the books that I've added to my wish list that I think I might like to read at some point in time. I can remove them from my wish list by clicking on the ribbon again. That automatically takes them out of that list. So very quickly, that is how to navigate through Overdrive. As always, if you have any questions about this app or anything that has to do with the library, feel free to come visit me in the library. I'm always happy to help.